Okay, I'm gonna tweet and then we will get started. Okay, so we're almost done. I was doing some work on it today, and then we have this much left, but I think we can finish it maybe an hour or two. Hopefully not too long. Yes. I am feeling not the best. I don't know why. Recently, I've been like... I don't get enough sleep. I know that for a fact already. But I have just been feeling itchy all over, like a allergic reaction. My skin just feels really itchy. I don't know if it's like there's a change in detergent or something. I don't know. It's been bothering me. Hopefully it's not so terrible. I haven't eaten anything new or different, so I hope it's not like an allergy development. If I become allergic to food I eat, I'd be very sad. Yeah. I don't know. I hope it goes away. I just feel like skin inflammation. Hello, welcome. Oh, thank you. Yeah. A lot of work went into this. And we're almost on the other side. I mean, we did both sides. We're almost on the other side, almost done. I'm pretty good in terms of packing too. I want to see if I can pare down any other things that I have in my luggage right now. I don't plan to buy like a lot of clothing or anything. Like sometimes just some of the fashion, I already know like the fashion isn't my style, so I'm like, oh, I don't anticipate buying clothing. But what if I see a Lolita dress that I really like? But I didn't account for that budget wise either. Like I might buy like one or two shirts or like skirts, but I don't intend to buy like full on wardrobe. I've always heard people say like, oh, you go to Japan with like half a luggage and then you buy everything you need there. And I'm like, but I like the skincare that I use and I like the clothes that I wear. I like knowing things fit me. And I have wide shoulders, so it's annoying when I try on clothing and tops don't fit. No, there are some other things I do plan to buy that might be like a little bulky, which are, I want to get a pair of shoes. We used to have a Muji here in California, but they've all closed. And they never carry my size shoe in stock in the US. So I'm like, okay, might as well just buy it over there while I'm there. Otherwise I would buy it here, so it doesn't have to take up so much space. So a little bummed. Ticketing didn't go as expected for NijiFes for this past Friday's one. The URL that they posted was incorrect, so no overseas fan was able to get tickets, essentially, because it seemed like we all had the same ticket pool, like us and domestic fans, and because the URL that was provided for global fans was wrong, all the tickets got bought out by the time like anything was I don't know. There was no resolution at all. So it's Golden Week now too. I sent an email and I just kind of like when it was happening, and then there's like no update to the link. So I was like, hey, is something going on? We have this link. It's not updating. It says sold out already. But it's like it says sold out because it was the week before's release. Like this is an outdated link. Is there a different one? And then no response because it's Golden Week. So I was like, okay, let's just hope for the best. Then I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna reticket or do resales for them. Yeah, I don't know what to expect. Welcome back. Yeah, my fear is they're gonna do ticketing when, well, I'm like on the plane or something, and then I don't get a chance to do ticketing. I wanted to get tickets for Uncharted Spheres. Well, hopefully we have another chance. I don't think we can, as overseas, we can do any of the resale ones. I still have con things I have to prepare, and I think maybe after I finish the fan, I'm gonna work on my Eat bag. That's gonna be off stream. And then a few con stuff, and then maybe cosplay. I don't know if I'm gonna have time for that. Even now, I'm like behind on some of my responsibilities. Today I was trying to take it easy because I was not feeling well today. I'm really hoping, I don't know, this strange like skin inflammations kind of stuff is just like a one-time thing and not a real allergy that's developing. I don't have time for that. It just reminds me like my dog uses like aloe vera oatmeal soap detergents, like bath soaps. Like maybe I should get that for myself as well. Although now I mean I do have, what is it called? There are these packets for oatmeal bath soaks, and I really enjoyed them. It helps a lot because I have eczema, and but I don't have a bathtub anymore, so I'm sad. I can't use it. I miss soaking in a bathtub. Why is that one green? That's a different color. Why is that one green? Are you supposed to be there? No, that one's like straight up green. You stay over here. I was playing Tomodachi Life last night, and I made 3 new Miis. I plan to make more. I have 3 Miis I want to make, or like, oh, where did that one come from? Off the top of my mind. So I made 3 from Fire Emblem. I did Chrom, Lissa, and Emerin. I want to make Frederick. And then for OnStars, I want to do the rest of Eden. Well, so Nagisa and Ibanyan, I want to make their Miis. They will be next. There's been a lot of drama on the island, so hopefully I have time to stream it before I go. There's 3 people who like the same person, and the person that everyone likes recently has someone that they've fallen for, so I'm very curious about how things will go. I know one of them wants to do a confession already, so I'm like, but I don't know who should initiate it. I've seen people say they have Miis and like their Miis fight and stuff, but none of my Miis have ever fought each other, so I'm wondering if this crazy love plot is gonna be what it takes for them to start fighting. Oh, that's totally green now that I see it. These studs are really nice. They cost, not they're not super expensive, but it did cost more than like the other ones to buy. But they're really nice. And I had to buy 3 packets of these. I have a ton extra, which is a good thing though. I don't know how many I used. If someone's really if someone wants to, they can figure out the math for it. I forgot how to do that kind of math though. You do area, subtract area. It's a relief I have so many left over though. I was really worried I wouldn't have enough. In times like this though, I'm always just like, oh, I shouldn't have bought all those extras, but I wouldn't have known. There would be no way of knowing. It's okay. Don't think like that. Don't stress like that. It's always better to have extra. What do you call the pen tool that you use to place the small pieces? I'm not sure. I know I've seen them be called different things. I think they're called a wax stick because this is made out of wax. And so I've seen it just be called like bedazzling tool, pick up pen tool. But I know it's wax. So I think it's wax stick. It's handy. There are some drawbacks though. If I put too much pressure, it'll dent and then this will get like mucked up. And then earlier a piece of it fell off. And then it leaves tiny bits of wax on these too. So I gotta be really careful. I think when everything totally dries down, I'll give it like 1 or 2 days. I'll wipe it all down to make sure there's no wax on it. Isn't bedazzled trademarked though? Embellished? Bejeweled? I'm pretty sure bedazzled is like a specific word. could use them for like nail art and stuff too, but I'm not really one for nail art. I just like plain colored ones because the textures would drive me up the wall. I feel like it'd get caught on everything. I'm not about that life. Fit. Get along. Fit together. Stay down. Go. Oh, it's always bad whenever the glue gets on them. I don't know how to salvage them. I was realizing I'm putting them in this container to like try to clean later, but I should have maybe put water in there so the glue can, you know, hopefully dissolve. But I don't know. I don't know if they're okay in water. I've never looked into that. These are glass, but they have a coating on them, which is what gives them the holographic effect. And I don't know if that would, if it's like reactive to water or anything, or it'll affect the appearance. I don't know, but I have a handful of like stuff covered in glue over there. I don't know if I can salvage those. I shouldn't stress, but I'm always just kind of like trying to make the use of all the materials I have. I don't like wasting. Bad idea. There was a recent Target Pokemon apparel collab. May have picked something up. Cool. What'd you get? I saw the preview for it. I saw it was like released in store first and then released online. And then I saw some of the advertisements for it and people were like, wait, is that a Jonas brother in there? It's not fitting flat. Come on. Get in there. Joe Jonas, Sidion, and someone else's promo. Ah, cool. That's like kind of crazy though. Like a Twitch content creator. I don't know how to describe it, but being a celebrity now is not the same from before. Celebrities before were so out of reach, but now there are celebrities among us. You know, and the path to being famous isn't the same as before. It's much more accessible now. And it kind of used to be like, you know, if you have like a pyramid or something, you'd be like celebrities and like elites at starlights and actors and stuff at the top, and then regular people at the bottom. But it's kind of like flattened now, where you have this accessibility to anyone, and anyone could be anything. Like a normal person could become famous overnight over one thing, and then you were a celebrity for a day with your 15 minutes of fame. Oh, interesting, interesting. And then there are famous things like famous fans and fandom spaces. Right? Now you see actors, artists on Twitch. The medium has changed for sure. Yeah. It's so weird. It brings them down to earth. I was watching, maybe it was Jeopardy or something. And then they're just like, oh, which singer got their start on Twitch? And it was like, it's The Weeknd. I'm like, what do you mean The Weeknd? Like, I heard Justin Bieber streams on Twitch. That's very... It doesn't sound real. You stay there. Stay. Stay. Okay. No. No. No glue. No, stay down. Oh, something I'm so grateful for. I'm using this glue called Gem Tack from Beacon. I got it at Joann's or Michael's, you know, but it's low odor. I don't smell anything when I use it. It's not like me using E6000, right? And so I can do this for long periods of time, and I can do it at night. I don't have to worry. I don't feel like I'm going insane. It really makes a huge difference. E6000 is the homie, but you do start to feel crazy after some time. Beacon Gem Tack brand? Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, E6000, the homie. Flexible. That's my favorite one. E6000 flexible. I have another one over here, but this one, the lid cracked open. This one's not the flexible type. But this one, the lid cracked open, and then I don't know how dried out it is. It's still malleable in here, but the total top portion is dried. So I don't know if I can salvage that in any way. It sucks. That's a pretty huge tube. You seen them when you were small? Oh yeah. Adhesives are important and useful to have. They have a tune? I never knew that. I know of it because my first anime expo, I was working on a cosplay. And I was telling one of my friends, I was like, oh, I'm having a hard time sticking this to my cosplay. And then my friend is like, oh, just get E6000. Be really careful because it smells like high hell. Ever since then, I've been a believer. It works, but it does smell like high hell. But you know, the smell of summer. So for me, cosplay season's always the summer. The smell of summer is E6000, contact cement, and plastilin. That's the smell of summer. And I get strangely nostalgic whenever I smell it. Come on, stick down, stick down. Tube? Oh. At home, I have so many different adhesives. Usually, whenever someone needs something, they go to me. like earlier, someone came in, they're like, I need tape. And they're like, what kind of tape? I'm like, this one, okay, have it. And I handed them the tape. Recently, I've been watching videos of people go on cruises where they talk about their experience on a cruise. It's not on purpose. It's kind of just like, oh, there's these two content creators I watch and they both happen to go on cruises. And it made me curious. I'm like, oh, I kind of want to go on one to see what it's like. But then I heard there's an outbreak recently and I'm like, I don't want to go anymore. That's what I'm always afraid of. Outbreaks. Confined spaces. I was just talking about cruises yesterday. Yeah, they sound so appealing. Maybe there's just marketing for them around this time of the year. People start thinking about their summer holidays. Unless you were talking about the recent viral outbreak that also happened related to a cruise. My mom is scared of cruises for the Titanic aspect. I'm terrified of outbreaks. The health aspect. Confined spaces. People being gross in general. Like cons on a... I know there's a con on a cruise. I think there's a Comic Con on a cruise, right? Like that sounds like hell. Because con goers are nasty. I've been to many cons. And there's always nasty people. Almost done. My friend is scared of cruises because they don't know how to swim. I'm just curious about seeing the ocean, doing some excursion. The viral outbreak is no bueno. For real. Yeah, my mom doesn't know how to swim either. She's also afraid for that reason. I know how to swim, but swimming in the ocean is not the same as swimming in a pool. So I feel like even if you know how to swim, you have to know how to swim in open waters. That's a different thing. Totally valid. I've been on boats and yeah, it's a total different beast. Treading water is very taxing on the body. Yeah, it is. And like you either hope you can float really well And being able to float requires specific, like, I don't know what it's called, like you need to have more body fat in order to float well. And that's, you know, that's not something you can plan for if you're going to be in the water. Oh no, there's one stuck on here. Yeah, I like seeing the ocean. I like seeing the water a lot. I'm curious about being on a cruise for like that long. Like, oh, do you constantly feel the boat rocking and stuff? I've never been on a big boat. I've only just been on small boats. I was looking into the Disney cruise though. That one sounds fun. I love Disney parks, so I'm just like, Disney cruise sounds kind of fun. It's all themed and stuff. I love themes. That's why, like, in theory, a con on a boat sounds fun, but con goers are nasty. That don't sound fun. What if you make enemies on the cruise too? You're all there together. I'm sure there's murder mysteries that take place on a cruise. An arch nemesis on a cruise? Exactly. Well, it's almost done. Yeah, almost there. Welcome. Talking about cruises, some content creators I watch happen to, like, there are two content creators I watch. Both recently took cruises, and then cruises have been on my mind ever since. I've never been on one. Kind of wanted to try, but fear. I was watching the news, and they're like, hantavirus found on cruise, and unfortunately there were fatalities. I'm like, it reminds me of COVID and when it was happening on the cruise, and everyone had to quarantine on the ship. Like, does not sound particularly fun after that. Too scared for cruises? Yeah. I'm saying, so you can have an arch nemesis. So, because on a cruise, you're always with the same people, and then the person one of the people I watch was saying, when you eat at the cruise, you're always seated at the same table with the same group of people. And so what if they hate you? Okay? And then I'm like, there's murder mysteries on cruises. You know, those novels get written. And I remember there was a movie recently about, like, killing rich people on cruises. It was supposed to be like a dark comedy. Yeah, my mom's afraid of the Titanic. She doesn't know how to swim, so cruises are not in the realm of possibility for her. I'd be down to go. I don't know. There's, like, you can get off the cruise, get off the boat, and, like, explore the nearby area and stuff. And it depends. I'm like, I have to be interested in the area it's going to, or else I wouldn't want to disembark from the ship. Unless it's just a cruise that goes, like, out from the coasts a little bit and like makes a tiny circle and comes back, then I'd be fine with that. I feel like there's so much that can go wrong when you get off the ship. Want to go to theme one? Yeah, I was thinking Disney. But Disney one costs expensive as hell. I can't remember what it was, but I remember it was like 5-day or something on Disney. It was like $15,000. And that's a large amount of money. I'm not made of that kind of money. But it did go from like, it went from like the Gulf of Mexico around South America, I think, or maybe through the Panama Canal, and then up back to the West Coast. It was something like that. It's like, okay, it kind of makes sense, fuel-wise. Like, I'm not made of that kind of money, though. Why can't people just settle disputes on the dance floor on a cruise, like B-boy and B-girls? I don't know, because people are uncivilized. That's the thing, too. Like, sometimes you're set up for a bad time. Like, you're in a confined space, same group of people, same sights all the time. You can drive you crazy. It's like being at the airport. It's so easy to lose your cool at the airport. You feel stranded, nowhere to go. The people you go to for help are the same people who are already there. If you make enemies, they're not on your side. Depending on the port you leave from, you may have more travel destinations to hit up. Yeah, exactly. I've seen some that like they go to like Alaska or Antarctica and then you can see Antarctica. And I'm like, oh, I kind of want to see Antarctica, but I don't want Antarctica to become a tourist destination. Like, I don't want people to bother that piece of nature. So I'm just like, I'd rather not contribute to that personally. It's kind of like how Japan has really, really strange sense of animal welfare, and their zoos and stuff look really sad, so I have no desire to go there and contribute to it. I wonder if not all of these gems fit in here, but I might want to try a little bit. Like, kind of sucks because I love penguins. They're my favorite animal, and there's a lot of people in Japan who like to go to the aquarium and take pictures of the penguins. They post them online, and so I do like to look at the photos, sadly. But then when you look at the photos, you're always just kind of like, that's a suspiciously high concentration of penguins in one area, like one small area, and you're like, that's not right. Yeah, it's like, okay. My hypocrisy is looking at these photos, but I'm not going. The penguins be so cute. And there's like a place where you can directly touch an otter. I'm like, that doesn't sound good at all for anyone. Like, all of you could get an infection by doing that. What is it? Like, what was that? The macaque? Was it a monkey? Was it a monkey or an ape? I can't remember if it had a tail or not. But there's like Punch, the macaque. God. Really, really popular, and it's an animal in one of Japan's zoos. And then when you look at the videos, you're like, wow, they all just live in a concrete bun, or like a concrete box. Punch, yeah. It's like, that does not seem fun and enriching. Okay, this guy's getting mucked up. Yeah, that's my soapbox over. Yeah, people were just like, oh, you should go to like the animal cafes and stuff. And I'm like, nah, they look sedated as hell. And I'm okay. That's not my cup of tea. Like in the US and stuff, whenever I love going to zoos and aquariums, but I'm always just like, okay, what's your accreditation? Do you have any bad histories? No SeaWorld kind of thing. And like, oh, you partner with veterinarian schools, okay. You do research facilities, okay. I'm like, okay, I feel comfortable going here. Giving you my money, buying a little souvenir at the gift shop. Every time I go to Monterey Bay Aquarium, I always come out with something. That's just how I live my life, though. If no one, you should enjoy things how you want to. You don't have to. But I just ask, think of the cute animals, please. If you can go somewhere and they say you can shake hands with an animal and you don't have to wash your hands and you directly touch an animal, please think twice. Think of swine flu. Think of animal to human illness transmissions and stuff. Oh. Fit. Fit. Come on. Get off. Fit. Almost done. Almost done. We got a wee bit more. This one's the issue though, because this one is like, this one's not in line with the others, and I feel like it's gonna cause an issue with me trying to fit pieces inside and you're in between them. I don't know if I can pop it out. I'm scared to rip the print underneath. There's this one streamer that runs an animal sanctuary. Awesome. Very, very cool. Love that. Love animals. My deep philosophical question is, do humans, is the reason why we have favorite animals is so we feel a need to conserve their species? Is this contributing to animal conservation? But as humans, you learn to, like, our natural instinct is species conservation, right? Like humans have to procreate in order to keep humans alive on this earth. But have we developed as social animals to live alongside animal companions? Like we have created the dog. And not that we need to domesticate all animals, but do we have favorite ones? So we were just like, hey, it'd be cool if they'd be alive forever. I feel like I lost a piece somewhere. But that's my random soapbox. Love animals. Do you ever find these small pieces just glued to your hair randomly? Not my hair. I've never found any like stuck on me, but I do find them on the floor. and I'll find it on the floor like weeks later kind of thing. I have made a few bedazzled projects for like a friend, and I would randomly find those pieces on the floor much later in the future. But I'm pretty good. Like sometimes if they ever go flying, I see the direction they're flying in and I go and recover it. Like I know there's a few pieces in this direction and there's another in this direction that I haven't found yet. But otherwise I'm like, okay, I know you went that way. I'm gonna go locate you. Because I have dogs and my dogs come in my room, so I always want to make sure the grounds are safe for them. OMG, I found needles on the ground. No, you have to be really careful with that. Always have like pin cushions. I just do this over here. Always have pin cushions, have needles on you. It's really helpful. You either get like a huge magnetic, like, what did I say? Needles. Always have magnets. You get one of those huge magnetic bricks so you can look around the ground with them. I also have one of these retractable magnetic sticks where you can pull it out and it goes pretty long. It's like the length of my shoulder to my middle finger. Oops. And then you just like go on the ground and get magnetic things with this. It's really helpful so you don't hurt yourself. Okay. Be careful out there. It's so important to keep yourself safe. Yeah, it's really helpful. Magnetic stick thing. I don't know what it's called. And I'm always so careful because, yeah, my dogs come in the room and I don't want anything happening to them. I'd be devastated if my dogs got hurt because of me. This one doesn't fit very well. I wonder if I can push this one in. Thankfully my dog does not go near the craft stuff. Good. Pets stay safe. Yeah, pets have to stay safe. Exactly. My dog just goes anywhere. Everything that's mine belongs to my dog. Whenever I have luggage on the ground, my dog always climbs into my luggage. It's so cute. And then he's just like, are you going somewhere? And he looks at me sadly. I'm like, oh. You got me. I'm gonna stay home now. He's such a cutie. I've mentioned it before. I have 2 dogs. My other dog hates me though. She's always hated me her whole life. She turns 15 this year. She hates me. My other dog, he turns 7 this year. Really fast. He turns 7 this year and he loves me. Okay, this one doesn't fit. No matter what I do. Are we done? Okay, let me just take a look. Sometimes there are little small pieces that don't fit, so I don't want to stress over that. It looks pretty good. I think we're done. I think we're done. Wow. Wow. What's the time? Up. Time. Oh, not that bad. Okay, so I have like 2 hours of footage of me making this. I've recorded every time I worked on it, and it's 2 hours at 10 times speed. So what is that? 1,200 minutes? 1,200 minutes? How many hours is that? You can do the math. Yeah, I might have to put it at 100 times speed now. But it looks so good. Oh, okay. This is my vision. Okay, let me clean up a little bit. It's a mess over here. Silicone mats are a godsend. Okay, so I have this. I got this custom-made tag for her. Is it up here? Is it down here? I move this, and then I'll just I'll leave the glue there in case I have to do any touch-ups. Look at this bright orange, red heart. I don't know if there's a film on here. If there is, I don't mind actually. It looks fine. And this is her name engraved on it. And if I can open this, there we go. This is going to go through here. And now look, her fan. I might change it to like a slimmer one, so it's not this dangly. But look, this is my vision. Now her fan has her name on it, and I had some pixel-like designs to reference to her. This is in a pixelated font. Yeah. And then this one is more of just like her design style where it has crosses and the O's. Look at it. Oh, it looks so good. Yay. Yay. Wait, I didn't realize the chat box was so low. Chat box was so low. That's okay. We did it, friends. Oh, it looks so good. There might be a few pieces on here I need to touch up a little bit. Like, I didn't fill in the black in between the blue lines, but it's not super obvious because... I mean, it's not that obvious because this print is on a smaller scale than the other side. On this side, it's very obvious when there was a gap because this one is larger than this one. But I think this one looks okay. I don't think I have to do it as much. I think I filled in all the little details already on here. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, I'm so happy. Well, I've been planning this for months, and to see it all complete, finish by my 2 hands and lots of glue and gemstones. I don't know how long this took. Oh, I'm so happy. My friends had been seeing some of my whips and they were saying like, oh, you can like sell this. They look so good. You can like charge labor and sell these. And I was like, I mean, I could. That does sound like an idea, but I'm also like, I don't know how secure this is. I'll go to the concert and then I'll report back after the concert. We'll see if any stones are lost. It looks so good. Thank you. I'm so happy. It's like, Leanne, did you make a cosplay this year? No, but I made a fan. Do you want to see? It took me what did I say again? 1,200 minutes? How long is that? How many hours is that? Was it 20 hours? If I charge 20 hours at minimum wage where I live, plus supplies. So yeah, I'm gonna wait until this dries down fully. and then brush off all the glue bits that are sticking to it, and then we're good. I might want to reinforce the stick because I don't. It's much heavier with all the stones on, and it kind of scares me. So I was thinking like I get popsicle sticks and just sandwich it in here, and then make a hole so I can thread this through it, and then I just have popsicle sticks to hold on to. I was gonna say, what if someone else at the concert asks you, where did you buy that fan? This is like a... Most people make their own fans. It's like a... It's a thing. Like, this kind of decoration is a thing. Yeah. I feel like it'd be something I'd be willing to do for my friends as a commission. For total strangers, I don't know, it depends. Because I'm like, if something happens, I can trust my friends to tell me, and then we can work on it to fix it. But some, you know, crazy people out there be like, oh, I got the final finished product, and then they'll do a chargeback on their card. And they're like, she never delivered the final product, as they hold my fan and hide it. That's what I'm scared of. Commissions would go so hard, yeah. I think I would do it for friends. Definitely would for friends. For strangers, though, a little worried. Oh, it looks so good. I'm so happy. Oh. Gonna perform an after snap of the fan? Yes. After it dries down, I will. Right now, I should flip it. Right now, there's some glue. The glue isn't dried down yet, so it's a little bit white in between the spaces. But once it dries down, it's pretty clear. Wow. Wow. Oh, I'm so happy. The lace is so cool too. Thank you. I know. I researched so many different lace to get one that really suits her, and I felt like this one's perfect. Yeah, I'm so happy. Ugh. Oh, I don't have to be hunched over at my desk anymore. Hallelujah. I'm wondering if I could fit a few in here and there. I could, but I don't think it's a huge deal. I think it looks really good right now. This makes me want to make one too, but finals are coming up. Don't worry, do it after finals. I'm gonna give you some pro tips. Okay, Niji specifically, their fans have to be under 30 centimeters. So you have to always buy one that's under 30 centimeters. Like this is a mat under here, and there's measurements. So this is 0 to 30 centimeters. So this one fits in there, 0 to 30. So you gotta get one that's within the thing, right? Let me go grab something. Okay, when you go to cons, sometimes things like Anime Expo, booths will give out fans for free. And they may also fit in 30 centimeters. You can use this as a base for your fan. This one I bought at Daiso. It came in a 2-pack, and I specifically bought it for the measurement. But you can use something like this as a base really easily. You just tape it over here. So like when I started mine, I used double-sided tape. Double-side tape your design over this, and then you can bedazzle on top of it. Yeah, woohoo! Economical. Well, I bought this one specifically because like, okay, I'm gonna add a lace. It has to be even further under 30 centimeters, and I want it in black, so I did that. Yeah. And then stones and stuff. You can get really good price on stones at Daiso. I got a huge pack from Daiso for only, one day used to be $175. And it's lasted me through several projects. Other ones I've bought on Amazon and AliExpress too. But I have no idea how many gemstones this is. I did not count. We could figure out by finding the area and stuff, but I don't know how to do that math. Not like this. Yeah. I'm so happy. It looks so good. Wow. Okay, this is cute, but I do want to find a different attachment to make it shorter. Or not shorter, slimmer, because this one is just, it's too big. So I have carabiners and stuff that could work. Let me see. Oh, something like this could be good because it's shorter and it has a slimmer profile. Okay. And then this one can go under here. This is on my Ita bag for her. It would stick out though, so I might prefer... On the Ita bag, I still want a slim profile, so we'll see. Let me attach it to see how I feel. I don't like the way the Ita bag looks on that. This one looks better. I might just buy more of these guys. We'll see. I don't know how many of these I have. I'll try to look for it. Is it on my backpack? Do I take it off my backpack? Well, yeah, I do have one on my backpack, but I could switch around. Thinking emoji. Okay. I probably also could easily find more things once I'm in Japan, just because they're gonna have all the supplies over there. The hobby is from there, so they're gonna have all the decorative stuff over there too. And it'll be cheaper than over here. Oh, this guy's stuck. Come on. Oh. You were like this. This is her Dynamis photo card that comes when you buy her bracelet. So I have this in here. I wanted to do a different card for her, but I chose this card because it's mostly a flex. Because this is the jewelry line by one of the Edios mamas, and then all the Edios members are models for their jewelry line, and each of the livers designed a piece of it, and then they got their own photo cards. So that's where this one's from, and it's basically my flex. Because not everyone has this. This is a rare one. Okay, we're all done. Next is the Itza bag. I'm still deciding on it. But yeah. Wow. I do want to do reverse for the next stream. Do the character story. We'll see if it's that or Tomodachi first. I'm gonna play Tomodachi later tonight. See what other shenanigans they're up to. And then I'll determine what stream I'm doing tomorrow. Getting really, really close to when I have to leave for my trip. Wow. Like, maybe you'll just see me in the hotel room. I'm like, hey guys, we're doing a stream. My phone is at an angle. You see my switch from like this terrible point of view. Like this is the phone and you just see the switch at the strangest angle. I'm like, hey guys, do you see the Tomodachi life that's going on right now? Do you see it? Do you see that they're falling in love? Like that's gonna happen. Wow, we did it, friends. We did it. I can't believe it. It was so fun. I'd do it again. I would for sure do it again. I don't think I'm gonna make one for Vosh. I really want to buy Uncharted Spheres ticket, but then the global site, they messed up their URLs, their ticket links, so no international fan was able to buy the recent ticket drop because they sent us the wrong link and we couldn't buy tickets. I was hoping to get Uncharted Spheres, but then yeah, so I got Vosh on live, the takeover, and I have Concerto Day 1. I don't think I can make anything in time for Vosh, but that's okay. I'll just go and have fun. I will just go with my light stick and my... I plan to buy a slogan when I'm there. The cheering slogan. That'll be enough. Girls gotta make a... I have to work on a Kanae wig, so... That's my contribution to them. I don't think I'm the only winner. Am I? I don't think that many... I don't know how many people applied too, because it's all about statistics, right? I do think me winning the lottery was crazy. Me doing ticketing was a surprise too. But 4 is not many people. Statistically, 4 is not a lot. A good sample size is like, what, 30? Okay, if you count each of our applications, right? So there's 4 of us, and let's say we applied for all different lotteries, and there was about 1, 2... So there's 4 lotteries, the 4 of the concerts, there's 2 rounds, so there's 8 concerts. There's, and then the 3rd one, so there's 12. 12 for the special stages. There's about 4 for the admission. Wait, so NijiFes, audio visual, and then heroes. So it's about 16 applications. Right, and out of 16 applications, and there's 4 of us who applied, that's 64. 1 out of 64. I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'm like, oh, that is a very low chance. I've only won 1 lottery. Yeah, something like that. That's the math, I think. On one, I'm like so grateful, but on the other hand, I'm just like, my friend phrased it in a very nice and surprising way. She was just like, I'm so glad you stuck it out. Because I was telling my friend, like, oh, I didn't get, or the Chronoir ticket got canceled, so I never got to see them, but now I get to see them in Bosch Live. And my friend was like, I'm so glad you stuck it out, because now you're seeing them and so many other people you like. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. I never thought of it that way. But it's just, I don't know. I like to think all fans get their chance. It felt a little greedy of me to keep going for tickets, but I don't know. I was like, but I'm also a fan who has been patiently waiting for like the 6 years that I've been a fan. So I think it's okay. I think it's okay to want nice things. Working on a silicone mat is so nice because everything just rolls off. Look at that. Sorry you've all had to look at the same nasty mat for a while. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything else. I think that's gonna be it for me for stream today. Not much else. I ate some candy earlier, and they're like, you get a bonus when there's a smiley face on it. But I didn't get a smiley face on any of them. But the tickets are my smiley fest, so that's that. Yay, we finished. Okay. Yeah, I'll do pictures and stuff after it's all settled in. Maybe I'll wait until I finish my eat back too, then I'll take pictures of everything all at once. Yeah. Trying to be excited, trying to remember I'm there to have fun and not stress about other things. Okay, that'll be it for me for stream today. Yay! Thanks everyone for coming to hang out and seeing me through this process. We did it! We did it! So until next time, we reverse or tomodachi. We'll see what the shenanigans are on both sides. I'll catch you all later. I hope you all take care until next stream. Stay warm, stay hydrated, get lots of rest. Sleep more than I do. Okay, I'll catch you later. Bye-bye. See ya. Take care. Bye-bye. Where's the off? Where's the off on this thing?